invite you to enjoy Life. Life with Luigi, a new comedy show created by Cy Howard and starring that celebrated actor, Mr. J. Carrol Nash, with Alan Reed as Pasquale. A year ago, when Luigi Basco left Italy to start his new life in America, he promised his mother that he would write and tell her about his adventures. So now let's read Luigi's letter as he writes to Mama Basco in Italy.
Dear Mamma Mia, America is a land with a very high standard of a living. Everybody is saving the money so he can buy a refrigerator, a washing machine, a dishwasher, and a vacuum cleaner. Seems like everybody here has got these things. People who can afford it, they buy it. People who cannot afford it, they go on a quiz program. Another big American thing. Everybody has got a car. They got all kinds of here. There's the sedans, the trailers, the trucks. And Americans are so rich that they even got a car for chickens. That's called a coop. A car is a wonderful thing. You remember, Mamma Mia, in the older country during the war, how American boys had taken me for driving his car? Well, it wasn't exactly a car. It was something like a cement mixer. And he used to call it a Jeep. Mamma Mia, how that car is a shake. Remember once how we go for a ride? Me and Uncle Pietro and his goat. And when we come back, I'm losing my watch. Uncle Pietro is losing his teeth. And the goat is refused to give her milk for 3 days. Since that time, I'm always the one to own my own car. And after 1 year, I'm going to save $100. And now I'm going to make my dream come true. Of course, with $100, I'm not going to afford the new 1949 car. I'm going to have to be satisfied with a 48. But right now is the time for my night school class, so I'm going to go and ask my teacher, Miss Spaulding, for advice about buying a car.
All right, class, all right. Let's come to attention. I'll call the roll. Mr. Basco?
Present.
Mr. Howard?
Present.
Mr. Olson?
Present.
Mr. Schultz?
Absent.
Mr. Schultz, you're present. Why do you say absent?
I just want to create a sensation. Oh, thank you, fellow boobers. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Schultz, you can stop bowing. Now, class, our lesson... Oh, yes, Mr. Basco, what is it?
Well, Miss Spaulding, today is a big day in my life. And I'm like so much if the classes are helping me.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Basco. What is it?
Well, today I'm going to buy my own car.
A car? Oh, Luigi is a big shot.
A big shot? He's an explosion.
Class, please. Mr. Basco, why don't you wait until after the bell? I'm sure one of your classmates can help you in the selection of a car. Now, class, our lesson for today is spelling, and we are going to study words which contain letters that we don't pronounce. Now, Mr. Basco, will you volunteer to spell the word knife?
Knife. K-N-I-F. The E is a silent.
Not exactly. Mr. Schultz, will you try?
I try, but I don't give a guarantee. Knife. B.
Just a moment, Mr. Schultz. There is no B in knife.
This is a Boy Scout knife.
Class, I will spell the word. K-N-I-F-E.
K-N-I-F-E. That's kniffy.
No, the word is knife. K is the silent letter. K is always silent in front of N.
Is that so? What about Knackburg?
Please. Now, will someone in the class give us an example of another word with a silent letter? Oh, yes, Mr. Olson?
Yeah. In the sentence, I gnash my teeth. Gnash is spelled G-N-A-S-H, and the E is silent preceding the N.
Ooh, what a show-off. If I were so smart, I'd shoot myself.
Please, Mr. Schultz. Please, that was excellent, Mr. Olson.
Excuse me, Miss Spaulding. I'm always know that the Nash has a silent motor, but this silent G is in the 49 model too?
Now, that's the kind of fella I like. That's a dumbbell.
No, Mr. Basco. I can see you can't get your mind off cars. Can anyone here tell Mr. Basco where to get a car?
Luigi, how about Louis the lunatic?
That's right, Luigi. You go right down to Automobile Row on Dearborn Street.
Dearborn Street?
Yeah, but you got to be careful with these dealers. You know, they are all sharpshooters. On account of them, my brother Ludwig got the best buy in his life. In 3 years, he's never had a flat, never had to change a spark plug, never uses any oil, no trouble at all.
What did he buy?
A horse and wagon.
Mr. Schultz, I'm getting a little tired of your...
Oh, that's
Oh, sometimes they act like a lot of little school children. Knackwurst.
Excuse me, mister. I'm like to buy a car here.
Yes, sir, you picked the right lot and got just what you want. 2,300, 2,700, 3,500, anything you like, drive it right out. How much do you want to spend?
$100.
Well, come on over here around the back. We might find something for you.
All right.
Now there we are. Here is a fine selection of cars around the $100 class. Nice, eh?
Looks just like a museum.
Yeah. Well, now, let's see. Just what kind of a car do you have in mind? How about a convertible, eh? Do you like to drive with the top down?
No, I'm always wear a hat.
Well, how about this car here? Do you like it? It's an old.
No, that's too old.
Hey, mister, did you ever drive a car before?
Well, a long time ago in the older country.
Oh,
You see, I'm not long from Italy.
I see. Well, now, buddy, I got just the car for you. Yes, sir, here it is, a Stutz. Hardly been used in the last 32 years. Well, look at the dashboard, only 5,000 miles. And I'm the original guy who pushed back the speedometer.
Is it good, huh?
Oh, it's sensational. Not like any ordinary car, you know. This car is different. No windshield, no bumpers, no radio, no heater, no spare tire, no fuel pump, no radiator. Just a good, honest set of used parts. Now, I'm not so sure that you've got the money. If you've got it, put up or shut up. That's the American way.
Well, sure. I got the money here.
Well, that's the ticket. 100 old dollar bills. We've been waiting for you. Here's the bill of sale. Sign right here. You got a driver's license?
No, but I can drive.
Okay, then drive right down to City Hall, get a learner's permit. Hop in. That's right. We stand behind every car we sell. Only way we can push them off the lot. Get set. Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye. Mamma mia, we're going fast. 3, 4, 5 miles an hour. Hey, Mr. Feldman, look at me. Hello, Mrs. Pellegrino.
Hey, Luigi, you got a car. Hey, look at Luigi. He's a millionaire.
Mr. O'Reilly, I'm coming.
Bigatti, it's Luigi in the car. What you do, Luigi? Rob a bank?
No, I'm saving my money to buy a car like a real American. Hey, Mr. Indrisano, it's me, Luigi.
Luigi! What a capitalist!
Hey, Pasquale, come on. Come on out, Pasquale.
Luigi, my friend. Hello, Luigi. Hello.
Well, Pasquale, take a look. What do you think?
What's happening, Luigi? You got a job in a circus?
What are you talking about, Pasquale? I'm not just to buy myself a car. What does it look like?
How many guesses do you give me?
You just saying that because I didn't need any help from you.
No help from me, eh? Hey, Luigi, why are you putting those 2 blocks under the front wheel?
That's a new invention, emergency brake. Pasquale, I know it's not the best car, but at least it's all of mine. Now I can drive down the street and everybody will say, look, Luigi, He's a look like a real American.
Yeah, and this is a car you look like a real American, a Buffalo Bill. Tell me something, Luigi. You got auto insurance?
Auto insurance? What's that?
Well, it's like a life insurance, only you don't get it paid until the car dies. Looking at your car, I'm thinking somebody's already collected.
Then I'm going to need the insurance.
Oh, but there's insurance you got to have. It's much more important. That's for accidents. There's a single indemnity. That's if you hit a one person. Then there's a double indemnity. That's if you hit a twins.
But Pasquale, I'm not going to hit anybody.
What are you talking about? You got a car? Use it.
But Pasquale, I'm just spend all of my money on my car. I'm not can afford this insurance.
Oh, Luigi, that's bad.
Bad?
Terrible. Tell me, little man, you got an operator's license?
But Pasquale, what for? I'm going to need operator license. I'm not going to work for the phone company.
That's to show how stupid you are. Operator license is a meaning when you hit somebody, you got a license to operate on them right away. And you ain't got that either.
Oh, Pasquale, all I'm got is a learner's permit and a book of rules to study. What am I going to do? I should never have bought a car without asking you advice first.
Now, that's the first, the smartest thing I've heard since we started talking. Luigi, when I'm see you look so sad, my heart is melted like a parmesan cheese on a hot spaghetti. You know what I'm going to do for you?
What, Pasquale?
I'm going to pay for your auto insurance. I'm going to see to it you get your operator license, your driver license, and instead of this old jalopy, I'm going to buy you a brand new car.
Pasquale, you're going to do all of this for me. But why?
Because I'm in love with you, you little pumpkin head. With eyes like a two pumpkin seeds and a nose haggard like a banana.
Oh, stop it, Pasquale. You're making me blush in the street.
And now that I'm going to do you a little favor, maybe you do me a little favor.
Favor? What the favor you want I should do for you?
Well, while you down at City Hall getting your driver's license and your operator's license, maybe you go to the next window and get a one or more license.
Well, sure, Pasquale. What the kind of license you want I should get?
Marriage license for my daughter Rosa.
No, Pasquale, I'm not going to marry Rosa. She's too fat for me.
Luigi, it's no fair to call a girl a fat just because she's happened to weigh 240 pounds.
250.
What do you say?
I said 250.
I say 240. She's not have her supper yet. And Luigi, do me a favor. Just to marry Rosa for a little while. You'd be surprised at how my little flower she's going to grow out of you.
Pasquale, I'm no flower potter.
All right, you big stupid. And now I'm going to tell you something. They're never going to give you a driver license with that old wrecker you bought.
No?
No, you're lucky if you stay out of jail.
Jail?
Sure. When you start driving through the streets like a crazy man, chasing the people down the cellars and up the roofs and running for their lives, you know what it's going to say in a newspaper headline?
What?
Chicago's a hit to buy a new atom bomb.
Mamma mia, I'm just started out to buy a car, and now I'm lucky if America doesn't declare a war on me.
And now for the second act of Luigi Basco's adventures in Chicago, we turn to page 2 of his letter to his mother in Italy.
So, Mamma mia, although I'm realizing my big ambition to own a car like a real American, I'm afraid it's going to bring me a lot of trouble. Pasquale is saying my car is look so terrible, I'm never going to get driver's license, so I'm going to try to fix it up. I'm going to shine up at the car nice and clean with the two cans of his shoe polish. Also, I'm going to put the wallpaper on the inside. And to make the car look more expensive, I'm going to paint a spare tire on the back. But still, I'm having a lot of trouble with the car. 3 times a day, the street cleaning department has tried to take it away. biggest trouble I'm having is reading the rule book and trying to learn the traffic rules for my driving test. Mamma mia, what the rules? Put a hand out for left to turn, a hand out for right to turn, a hand out for a stop, a hand out for a go. Mamma mia, this book must be for a man with 4 hands. So I'm sitting here studying when suddenly is open up my door.
Luigi, my friend, I was just passing by and I had to stop in. I just saw your car outside and I congratulate you on making such a wonderful deal.
Oh, thank you, Schultz.
How much did the man pay you for taking it off his lot?
Schultz, please, I'm paying a man $100 for this car.
$100?
Schultz, do you think I was stuck?
Stuck? Luigi, you was harpooned. With a car like that, I got only one piece of advice for you.
What's that?
Keep moving, because if you ever stop, people will think you are in an accident. Well, I got to go now. Goodbye, Luigi.
Goodbye, Schultz.
Oh, Luigi, cheer up. Smile. Nothing in this world is worth crying about.
For the Schultz, I'll spend my last dollar on a bad car, and I'm going to go today for a driving test. I'm not going to understand the rules, and all that's left for me is to marry Pasquale's daughter, Rosa. If you was in my place, what would you do?
Himmel, would I let out a scream. Well, Luigi, I really got to go now. Now, come on, Luigi, be like me, always happy. Smile, smile. My rheumatism is killing me.
Mamma mia, another hour I got to take my driving test. Well, I better look in this traffic rule book and study some more rules. To make a left-hand turn, turn into the lane to the right of the center, turning into the roadway, but do not turn. Mamma mia, I think I'm going to lost at the last turn. Well, I read it some more. To make a left intersection.
Hello, Luigi, my little friend and my countryman. What's new with you?
Huh? Pasquale, ain't you mad at me no more?
Me? I'm mad at you? Why, Luigi, shame on you. You should have known me better than that. You know there's 2 sides to my face. If one side is mad on you, the other side is glad on you. You know that.
You're so right, Pasquale. That's why everybody is calling you Two-Face.
It's a funny thing, and when I'm saying it, it come out different. Hey, Luigi, what's that the pamphlet you're reading?
Well, Pasquale, I got to go for driver's test in an hour, and I'm studying the rules so I should pass.
Luigi, I'm going to help you out. Nobody's know more about a driver's test than me. I'm taking it 10 times.
Then maybe you can tell me, Pasquale. All through this book is this word. Vehicle. V-E-H-I-C-L-E.
Ooh, Luigi, you're lucky you got me to explain to you. That's a vehicle. That's mean a car what's a drunk. That's what they call auto intoxication. There's lots I can teach you. Now, say you drive in a car, you hit a man inside his home. What's this called?
What?
Home inside. Big punishment is to go for that. Very big. They stamp on your license, must wear glasses.
Oh, Pasquale, thank you. Maybe now I have a chance to pass. Tell me, what do you mean by zones?
That's simple. Driving a car is like a game. There's 3 kind of zones. T-zone, free zone, and an end zone. If you hit a man in the T-zone, he's not going to smoke no more. And if you hit him in the end zone, they push your car back 5 yards.
What's the free zone?
That's meaning you can park for nothing. Now take the traffic lights. Is a green light, that's for go. Is a red light, that's for stop.
What's the yellow light for?
That's for women drivers. They can do whatever they want.
Oh, Pasquale, thanks so much for your help.
Don't mention it. Luigi, you just to give these answers like I'm telling you, and you're going to be fixed up for good.
Next applicant. Pardon me, mister. You've been waiting here for 2 hours. What are you waiting for?
Well, you've been calling for people who's want the applicants. I'm waiting till you call people who's want the driver's license.
Oh, I see. Well, take your learner's permit to booth 7 over there, and the inspector will give you your test.
Thank you very much. Booth 7. Oh, there it is. Mamma mia, how am I going to drive my car in that little booth? Oh, excuse me, mister.
Have a seat. You got your car outside?
Yes.
All right, now I'll ask you a few routine questions. First, explain your hand signal.
Sure. To make a signal, you got to stick out to your left hand. First, you got to let the window down. Left hand is to signal right turn, left turn, and a pass. That's with the palm down.
The palm down? When do you stick your hand out with the palm up?
Only when you want to see if it's raining.
Are you sure you can drive a car?
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, let's go on outside for the road test.
All right. Ah, there. There's my car. Over there.
Is that your car?
Uh-huh.
I think we have a law covering that. Hey, let me look in my book. Under the C. Condemned. They must have overlooked this motto. Well, let's get in. Does this car always sag like this?
Oh, no. Only when the people is sitting in it.
Okay, start it up. Choke it, choke it.
Choke it to where am I going to grab it?
Pull the choke out there.
Oh. All right, it's out, and now where should I put it?
Oh, brother. Step on the gas.
The car's gone. You see it works. If it's too windy for you, I'm going to stop and put in the windshield.
Never mind. This is like going through D-Day again. Yeah, all right, there's a sign. It says no U-turn. What does that mean?
Well, that's the simple. It says no U-turn. That's to mean it's my turn. Look, there's a stop sign. You want I should have stopped?
I dare you. Of course, stop. Stop right on the corner of 1st Street.
All right.
I said 1st Street, not 2nd Street.
Well, I was close. Isn't that so good, huh? Well, watch me on a signal.
Hey, didn't you see that car behind you? Where's your rear vision mirror?
What for I need the rear mirror? If I'm going to see who's behind me, I'm going to look back like it is.
Hey, look out! Look out!
Mamma mia, the car is a stop, but the inspector is to keep on going.
All right, Mr. Basco, the test is over. You ride back, I'll walk.
But why? I'm be happy to drive you back into my car.
What are you, a sadist? It's a nice day. The sun is shining. I got a wife and 4 kids. I'll walk.
Well, all right, you walk. I'm a driver. When you get there, wait for me.
Too bad. And he was doing so well.
Luigi, my friend. Hello, Luigi, what are you doing with that steering wheel in your hand?
Pasquale, I'm just taking my driver's test.
Luigi, look at you. Hair is all mussed up, clothes are dirty and torn, face all banged up, you walking with a limp. You don't look like a driver, you look like a pedestrian. What's happened?
It's all mixed up. All I know is that when I was driving back to the license bureau myself, a car has come after me. I'm a signal for a stop. I'm a put out the both of my hands, but it's a big crash.
Oh, Luigi.
It is all my fault. I put my left hand out of the left window, but my right hand wasn't long enough to reach the other window.
Did you get your driver's license?
Pasquale, not only am I not getting my license, but they take away my learner's permit. They say I'm not can drive for at least 1 year. And I'm not allowed to walk in the streets for 2 days.
Luigi, how could one man get himself into so much trouble?
Believe me, Pasquale, it's not easy. What am I going to do? Man who's car I'm hit is say he's going to sue me for everything I'm got.
Worse than that, Luigi. Man has probably got 20 years of life insurance. That means he can get you 20 years of the life.
Mamma mia, Pasquale, save me, please.
Luigi, don't beg. I'm going to help you out of everything. I'm even going to buy you a new car so you still can be proud like an American. Just to do me one favor.
All right, Pasquale. I'll marry your daughter.
Well, say it like you mean it. Go ahead. She's awake. Now call her yourself.
All right. Rosa. Rosa.
Put some feeling in it.
Rosa.
Yes, my little angel. You lovers are calling you himself. Rosa, say hello to Luigi.
Hello, Luigi.
Hello, Rosa.
Rosa, poor little Luigi was just in a terrible auto accident. What do you say to him?
Luigi, you want a Band-Aid?
Oh, shut up, you face! Well, my children, I'm going to give you my blessing, and we're going to tell everybody...
Oh, Mr. Basco, I'm so glad I found you in.
Mamma mia, that's the man who's the car I'm hit.
I'm going to fix everything, mister.
Oh, are you his attorney? Well, look, I admit everything. It was all my fault. I'm willing to make amends.
But...
I had no right to be driving that car. I had no driver's license, no permit, nothing.
But,
This has taught me a terrible lesson. Mr. Basco, I'm prepared to pay for my mistake if you promise not to press suit.
I'm not the press suit.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always a Senator Taylor.
But now, Mr. Basco, let's settle this whole thing right here. I'm willing to pay you whatever that car is worth, say, $500.
Oh, no.
$1,000?
No.
Okay, you got me against the wall. How much do you want for the car?
$100.
But $100? Well, here, take it, and thank you very much.
Wait, not so fast. This is something else.
What's the matter? Were you hurt?
I got a hole in my pencil from the accident. It's going to cost you 40 cents for the patch.
Here, and thank you. And good night.
But,
Well, Pasquale, thank you for teaching me about the traffic rules. Your system.
But, Luigi, what if all you sticking out of your hand now?
I'm making a right turn back to my store.
But what about a Rosa? But the Luigi?
Goodbye, but.
Be sure to listen next week at this time over most of these stations when Luigi Basco writes another letter to his mama Basco describing his adventures in America. Life with Luigi is a Cy Howard production. It is written by Mac Benoff and Lou Derman and directed by Mac Benoff. J. Carroll Nash is starred as Luigi Basco with Alan Reed as Pasquale. Aunt Conried as Schultz and Mary Shipp as Miss Spaulding. Music is under the direction of Lynn Murray. Bob Stevenson speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.